EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back.
This is our time. Our time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let go, defense. Let go, defense.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a throw here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game
supposedly
of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one.
I sent the I think it was just headshot damage and
As we often say, get it to him in
something else.
space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz.
Bruh, these flags are ridiculous.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let it. Got a man.
Later.
It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Who you got to play against, Drew?
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
The score, Eagles
Ooh,
7.
it's a fun game for you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Wait, you haven't hit him up? Oh, I thought you said you had to play a game. That's why you got on.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
On 1st down, Wentz. He finds an opening past the 40. Catch made here by Campbell.
Trash.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun now for Wentz. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Throwing again on second down. Wentz caught left side by Hilton. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On second and goal, Wentz escaping the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack
Carson
back
Wentz.
at the 7. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. He'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Things go by.
And it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just try to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover.
That is tough.
These guys will get the football back. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
They have 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now from Colts territory,
He's
it's a
going
1st
back.
and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Right back to him on first down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Is good.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
So much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you had periods devoted in practice just for that because of what.
But yeah, Drew, Isaac just started trying to bomb that bitch to hell, and that shit was not working.
And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
I was dead.
On this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as
Real
they
dead.
come up on 1st and 10. Taylor. He got a first down and then some at midfield. He's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
At the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Colts, nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That was a complete wrong person.
It's intercepted. Picked up
Definitely the wrong
by
motherfucker.
Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive.
How much you paying? what's the payout?
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman, but you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have.
Too tired, huh?
Get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about.
You only in 2? Oh yeah, you did cut your shit.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and
These
10
go
at
by.
the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to the 36. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Oh, my God,
That'll
bro.
be incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. And it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. The lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
Yeah, fumble there.
Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Taylor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Come on, dog.
And he's gonna get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Then he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. and is much more successful as well.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
What y'all doing?
We'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first.
It's a warehouse challenge.
We are back underway in
That's a warehouse challenge.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string.
So does it have like a marker, or like what does it tell you?
They're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Gotcha.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Like 24 to do like total?
The hands of Burton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Oh, shit.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
Now Wentz again. He's got Burton here.
Yeah.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
I gotcha.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Give him 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Wentz. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Single. Here we go. Watch seven. Two times.
Wentz to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw. Down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 28-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run.
Yep, anybody still there? Yo.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken
Loop.
successfully.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Anybody still there? Hello.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take the run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to find Shark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time.
Yo.
I think the key word there is comfortable.
I'm chilling. Playing like buns right now. Well, not really buns, just.
Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line.
But we got to throw at a sack interception.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a first down screen pass.
Yeah.
Good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion. formation on first down. Here's Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the band.
Bruh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4.
Sent you an address by Lafayette.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
He tried it.
2nd and 14.
Give you an A for effort. But bro, I'm playing like trash against Sanford right now.
Catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Wentz.
Good sack, Perkins.
They sack him back at the 42.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd
Back
down.
now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he definitely tried it. He said, "Can you send cash?" I'm just a little startled.
Looking deep for Hilton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game.
Hit him with, I'll make sure Cajun Swap Shop knows you a scammer.
Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever.
Yeah.
Throwing now is Wentz. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Yeah.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Looking deep downfield.
You can't play a player at his own game.
Picked off at the 18. And he's going to take this one back.
Yeah, Sanford, eat that, boy.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork.
That's wild. Can you send the money first?
Is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected for the 2nd week?
Yeah. And my ass wasn't born yesterday.
Whatever the reason is, you better figure it out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and
No cars at the house. Said I'll put it by the door. Like, hey, bro, let me see you put it by the door first. I don't want to get COVID. That's wild. Motherfuckers reckless out here.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's what it seemed like.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Get him, Puka. Let's go, Puka. My dog.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Philadelphia.
Bro, he said he got it. He said it's his shit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside
Najee out here just breaking tackles, looking like Derrick Henry Jr.
tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school.
That's funny. Motherfucker thought.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
He said, "Send me the money." Bitch, my bank account started. What you thinking you about to get $600 off me? Bitch, I'm good.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
You know what?
They want to show the world
I'm gonna be alright. Oh shit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Bruh, that's not a pick. That's trash. That's garbage, bro.
INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pick.
Send that in the card chat. Be like, oop, almost got me.
Stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Stingley, interception. We pick sixin'? We pick sixin', Stingley? Stingley, is we pick sixin'? Stingley pick sixin'? Fuck you, boy. What are you playing?
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is
Stingley. Pick 16 a ton.
Beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's
shut down, Stang. You got shut down now, boy. Speed.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge.
That's real funny though. I'm a little nervous. Can you just send me the money? Yeah, what? What do you mean?
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8
at the 22-yard line.
I'm a little nervous. Oh, give me that pick. Thank you, Sanford. Come again. 4th and 1, you can, yeah. Yeah, 4th and 1.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double
What do
checking.
you mean?
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard.
My dog.
Get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They're going to snuff this play.
You think you're slick.
We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his.
Bro, he thought he had you taken foot full.
Saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter.
Najee 20 for 136 on a TD. I'll take it.
These guys, they've got it going today.
It's now
Yeah.
4th down.
Oh shit! God damn it, bro! I did that shit again.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Oh, what? Oh, good. That was a flag.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
DK Tutty.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Wentz.
Oh.
And he's got it past the
Good thing my dog fast enough.
hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now Taylor. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan. Pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Philadelphia, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Colts, you wonder what this will do to their play.
The new Lions just left the league. Yeah. Fuck, bro, I hate that shit freezing.
See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body, hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.